Theme song.
I'm plump with arrows. Swiss Army man, fucking Nancy. I'm an Apache man. I'm full of arrows and fox spirits that guide
look,
the
it's
arrows
everyone's favorite fucking level.
to their destination. I'm like Hanzo. Those arrows have like a massive fucking hitbox. You can hit like a bus from a plane, and they're going in different directions. And if one leaves at 2:30 p.m. and going west at 40 miles an hour, and the other leaves from Brisbane at 5 o'clock in the afternoon, going 12, what happens to Tom Sizemore's career?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, now this in education circles is what you call a puzzle-solving question, and part of it is in challenging the students to actually discover what the puzzle component is. And this is not actually a math question, so that's the trick. Those are the things that sort of throw you. This is a challenge for like students to learn future-proof skills, which these days include Googling Tom Sizemore and finding out what he's up to on IMDb, which is
What is
really
he up to?
not a lot good. This was a man who, I think he won an Oscar. He was in, he had a big role in fucking, what's that movie about the war? Steven Spielberg did. Oh, that's right, War Buddies. And he was in War Buddies, and that World War II was a kicker, I tell you. And Tom Sizemore was in that, and
Okay.
yeah, he was. People loved him. He had a career.
I love it.
And he went insane, and I think he had a reality show for a while, and I think he was screaming about his sex life at his son on the reality show.
Oh, excellent.
And he officially became someone that's just fun to laugh at. But in that kind of really tragic way, because he's not like one of those. I think he's gonna die.
You fucking
His
cunt.
tails just floats down. What you doing, Sonic?
Oh, fucking. Ah!
Tom Moorsize would be a good porn name.
That would be a good porn name.
Tom Moorsize. Don't worry, I'm not a frightening drunk.
I want to gamble. No, come back.
You don't get to gamble.
No.
Sega does not encourage or condone such behavior.
Stay away from these fucking blocks.
Yeah, the blocks smush you. Don't trust the blocks.
Those blocks, just like the
Why is
Jews,
this casino like labeled with fucking
will
Sonic
take
shit?
you and all your money.
The blocks.
Like the Jews.
The Jews are the Sonic blocks of races. That's I think that's the new thing on Stormfront at the moment. They're big on that. They're big on a lot of Sonic mythology. They've kind of gotten bored with Nordic and
that dude has a shield.
yeah. They've kind of got bored with like Nordic and Teutonic imagery, and now like a lot of the American neo-Nazi movement has been pretty much taken over exclusively by furries.
That makes sense.
Yeah, like actually, there's a great similarity in the sort of.
Come on.
You're not gonna. It doesn't. It's there to say no. That's a no bounce. Aaron. It's fucking. You're not allowed. I think that.
No.
Oh. Come block cuddles.
Yeah, I want block
Come on,
cuddles.
they're gonna snuggle. All right, you got 50, so look for a fucking twirly gear.
I remember being here.
Were you here or were you in another
No,
one?
I was here.
Sure.
Yeah. There's this here,
Oh
and
yeah.
I went up there,
And
and
then
I went over here, and then
Oh. Careful there, Jimmy.
Ding, ding, ding. Oh crap.
What?
I'm just concerned. Nothing with
Whoa.
twing can be good.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Oh,
5,
wizard!
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Pinball was the first nerdcore song. Not a lot of people know that.
Really?
Yeah. Because in the early days, homosexuality and geekdom were both classified in DSM as mental disorders. So that was why.
Twirly geek.
That was why Elton John, was
Like a candle in the wind?
Yeah, was homosexual. Because originally he was diagnosed with just being kind of a nerd, but he was like he was just a nerd for penises and pinball, which he managed to combine in a machine made by Bally, I think, which is really hard to get these days.
They don't give you like any fucking
No,
those
they
gates.
The flickers in his thing were just like sort of penises, and the ball had like it was one of those like clear balls that had sort of a perspex.
Seems to me
Perspex,
I
with a
take
penis.
your shaft like a candle in the wind.
Yeah, like a candle in the ring. Which, if you're gonna do, make sure it's a candle that you haven't used and a candle you don't intend to use. Because you can run into issues with a candle in the butthole or burning a butt candle And they're pretty different issues. You know, they're fundamentally sort of different problems you're gonna have. Because a candle you've been burning has like sort of lumps and shit.
I don't believe dusk stores are just dusk stores. Like, how do they stay in business? How do they afford that fancy rent in high-priced areas when they're just selling fucking candles? I don't believe that.
Yeah, I love those, like, because New Farm's full of them, like, pointless knick-knack stores that just sell, like, retarded junk. And they're there for ages. I think that might be fronts.
Yeah,
like,
dude.
really, if you were going to have a front, you want to make it, like, something full of, like, boring white housewives. Like, because no one suspects the Oprah crowd, you know? That's how they get away with, like, basically doing heroin constantly. Which is what they're all hepped up on. You know, most,
like such a whirly gig with fucking one ring.
Hey,
Shit!
I'm gonna take your rings away.
Fuck yeah.
Don't get any more.
I'm out clean.
Yeah, fucking, you want to go home there.
Come on.
I think this is the same background from Streets of Rage.
Holy shit. I think you're right.
I think there's another up there, but...
Get these. Go down. Fuck.
Oh! Ooh.
Don't know how. Double one.
Streets of Rage actually had two sequels. There was Streets of Rage 3 and
There was also Beats by Rage.
yeah. Oh!
Whirly gig.
Yeah. But the Sega Game Gear had it was made in Japan and it wasn't even a brawling game. It was
really?
Yeah, it was Upmarket Lanes of Umbrage, and it was a dating sim where in order to impress girls you had to run small laneway markets in sort of pleasant areas of Japan, and you had to like select knickknacks and stuff that you were going to sell. It didn't translate very well because a lot of the knickknacks were Japanese and they just sort of fundamentally don't really make a lot of sense. Like, you don't need a picture of a little naked, like a statue of a little naked monk with a huge dick. It just, like, that's a very different knick-knack to the
I don't
Australian
need one,
market.
but I'd like one.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, and we live in an international era now. You know,
Yes.
like we can sort of look at things like the weird little Chilean statues of people pooping that they sell at Easter, and go, oh yeah, that's cool. And we can look up why they have like all these fucking statues of famous people taking a shit, and that's the thing they sell exclusively at Easter. And we can learn about that. You know, whereas in the old days, it's just like a little statue of someone taking a shit, and that's just fucking baffling. Like, you can't really have that around the house without a good explanation.
Tails, you are fucking retarded, man.
You're like weirdly good at these one sections. Like everything else is kind of abysmal, but you're like fucking. It's like watching fucking Zero Cool and fucking hackers just get through that bullshit.
I trained myself for these things so fucking bad. Like, you know, you had that one friend when you got to a certain section, you handed
yeah,
the
you
control
just had to
and
give it to him. It's like, yeah. You, one thing you're good at.
Well, these get fucking pretty difficult.
Yeah, I mean, you're not just allowed to have the Chaos Emeralds. How did they get here? Like, where is here? What fucking dimension are we in?
Ooh, I only got that one.
I think this is like the rift between the fucking puppet universes when the Marvel incursions happened. This is it. This is it.
Sonic's.
There we go.
Hey, that's 3, I think.
Yeah, fuck yeah, you're getting up there. If you could beat this actually with all the Chaos Emeralds, I'll be legit impressed. I got to the end once with all but one.
Oh.
Yeah, fucking seeing Robotnik there just juggling one white fucking emerald really gave me the shits. Because fighting, like, Robo-Sonic is not easy.
No.
Because you gotta get up close and fucking jump in his face in this weird fucking way. I'm not rad about how the bonus stages take away your fucking coins.
No, that's
I
a
don't
bit.
really
That's a bit of a
understand
dick move.
Yeah, I understand, like, maybe, like, okay, you gotta pay for the privilege to get into the bonus stage and get a fucking... Where do those coins, like, those rings go? Like, who's getting those, you know? Who's the beneficiary of Big Ring?
Child
You know,
support.
you gotta follow the ring.
Child support.
Fucking... For his weird fucking furry. This is where you're supposed to come out of the spot. You got the back end of the secret, and you get the real secret.
Fucking butts.
Yeah, the real secret's the front. You went back.
Front butt.
Cat that we have basically now called what I call front butt. And then it had a kitten, and it was like the cat's basically almost a kitten itself. It only had one. Sort of looks after it. Yeah. And I call it side boob because it lived at the side of the house for a while.
Amazing.
And it's gotten kind of like it'll sit near the food dish long enough for you to sneak up on it and grab it. Almost now. This is the end. This is the end. I think it might be. That's a pity. You would have been able to get 2 in one
Yeah.
stage. That's.
Oh, it wasn't.
Fuck! Alright, I'll eat that one.
Oh, it is. Oh, this one. Get him, Tails. Fuck yeah.
Why does he look like Christmas?
I don't know.
I think my nan had that exact ornament. It wasn't like a fat mustache dude riding it.
Physics are really fucking hard to get through that hole.
Yeah, the boxes on the fucking paddles are not solid.
Come on.
Go maybe up the other side.
Yeah.
Go like, yeah. See, that's... Oh, that's some mischief. Give me some mischief.
That's right. So I can recollect them. Not in the ball.
No, that's the problem with the fucking. You really gotta come at it from the fucking off the fucking flippers. That's because you cling to the flippers for a bit.
Wu-Tang. Ah.
That's
Fuck.
yeah. He's got electricity down there, dude.
Yeah, you cling to the flippers.
That's fucking yeah, Tails. Being accidentally useful.
Tails is shiznap.
Yeah. All right, we'll read some fucking Tails fan fiction. Tails is fucking look that up.
That one
You'll be heralded in song about buttholes and
Shit.
furry dicks.
Alright, I am down to 0 rings, people.
Suboptimal.
He's dropping balls and shit on me. I know where I am. Whoa!
Okay, in order now.
Whoa!
I just got a message. Oh, fucking yes! I just got a message from my housemate saying that the sink issue has been resolved by basically opening the back door and having the pipe just aim out. So that's yeah. We don't have a fucking pipe so much as we have a complicated house butthole.
Turn into a Rube Goldberg machine.
It's fucking getting there.
Oh, this level was a pain.
The music sounds painful.
Whoa.
Hello! Shit!
That was one of the fucking members of Devo.
What happens when you smush them all together? Oh, Mr. Fury Ball.
When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Wow. What a great sound and atmosphere. Sound effects. Groovy. Groovy! We should play Earthworm Jim. I love Earthworm Jim.
They were fun games.
And then, unfortunately, Earthworm Jim 3D.
Okay, so this is Trading Tales by Stainless Steel Fox. Chapter 1, Origin Tales.
Oh god.
Miles Tails Prower was making his way through the Great Forest, away from Knothole, and in the general direction of Ribotropolis. The 9-year-old fox wasn't
Oh,
crazy.
it's based on the Archie comics.
He didn't intend to try and enter Robotnik's capital city, but he hoped to prove something. He was 9 now, and Aunt Sally still wouldn't let him be a part of the Freedom Fighter missions. He did what he could to help picking vegetables, cooking, and helping the others back at Knothole, but he wanted to do more. Aunt Sally, Bunny, Rota, and of course his big brother, Sonic, were always going out, facing down Robotnik and his robotic goons, risking themselves to protect everyone. The kid felt as if he was letting them down by not being there to help, even though the thought of actually going on a mission scared him as much as it excited him. He knew he wasn't as brave and fast as Sonic, or as smart as Aunt Sally, or strong as Bunny, or as technically skilled as Rhoda, but he was working hard to get better.
Oh, really?
And wanted to show them. Get rooted.
No, I'm alright. Good. I don't know what happened there. No one knows. Shh. Keep reading.
And wanted to show them he could do more to help, even if he couldn't be there alongside him. He was getting better at building stuff, and he carried the device that was the reason for his trip. A new design of electro-binoculars
No.
he'd built in Rhoda's workshop. Out of salvaged SWAT-bot and SpyBot optical components. Alright, too many fucking commas, dude. You need to split some of these sentences, because you are just hammering them in there everywhere. But this one had a laser...
get to the sex?
Like, this has all been one sentence. Like,
Oh, wow.
This one thing is one fucking long flow-on sentence. And, like, okay. He built in Rhoda's workshop out of... There's a comma between workshop and out of. And
Amazing. Well, it's probably written by a 7-year-old dude.
Probably.
So I guess there's going to be no sex. Or is there?
Yeah, I'm not sure. It looked like a pair of goggles with a lightweight boom microphone attached. I'm gonna look up erotic ones, actually.
We should do what the fucking Game Grumps did on their charity stream recently. And they have a wheel of pain that they spin every so once in a while. One of them was reading My Little Pony fanfiction. And it was... Holy shit, like, it took about 5 minutes to get to the sex, but when it did, and they were like, You have to donate $250 to make a stop, guys. We're just gonna keep reading this. Do you not want us to stop? Holy shit, they don't want us to stop.
That's a stupid.
Oh crap!
That's a stupid way to get.
I'm fucked. I'm fucked.
No, no.
It's going up. Nope.
Wait till it gets to the top.
No, it doesn't go up. Made it.
Oh.
Fuck this place!
A thump was all that was heard from inside a dimly lit room. Inside that room, there were two teenage hedgehogs.
Oh.
Shadow cursed in surprise as he
my
found
God.
that he, the ultimate life form, was pinned against the wall by his rival, Sonic the Hedgehog. Oh, good sentence coming up. Sonic smirked to see his ebony friend's expression. What? Not used to being the uke? He said with a charming smirk. Faker, what do you think you're doing? Was all Shadow could muster. He clenched his naked fists, as his gloves had been removed long ago, leaving only his power rings.
What?
He tried to force himself out of the Cobalt's firm grip, but it was useless as the lust in Sonic's emerald eyes deepened, making his grip firmer, starting to hurt the Dark Hedgehog. He was confused. Just a minute ago they were arguing, so why was Sonic acting like this? Oh, Jesus.
That was not fucking worth it.
I love your voice, Shadow. Please, shall we get started? The Seme asked. I'm assuming that Uke and Seme are some
I
fucking
don't
weird
fucking
thing
know,
for like
dude.
fucking butthole and penis. Wanting desperately to be inside the other as his excited continued to increase. Alright, fucking edit, you shit. He, and only he, knew that Shadow was a virgin, and he was eager to explore, in quotes, the angsty hedgehog's toned body. You'd expect for someone like Shadow to already have been in the situation before. Well, vice versa. Felt incorrectly. And would you know that, and would know where this was
Oh,
going?
fuck, I'm gonna die.
But nope.
We
It was
die.
close once, but it didn't happen due to said hedgehog's confusion. As to prove his thoughts, the other merely raised an eyebrow, unsure of what the other wanted to supposedly get started on. What are you talking about? This is outrageous! Get off of me! Shadow protested, trying to escape once again. Sonic smiled innocently and got a bit closer, his tan, bare chest brushing up against Shadow's white, fluffy chest fur, while one of his legs rubbed against the other's groin. Shadow's eyes widened and his cheeks turned a dark pink as he bit his lip to stifle back any possible noises that might escape from the friction between his legs. Sonic taking mental note of Shadow's distinct reaction. You like that, huh? Cobalt teased as he licked the side of Shadow's face seductively.
Holy shit.
Shadow closed his eyes and turned his face away in embarrassment. This wasn't like the blue speedster, he thought. He tisked at the friction continued with a bit more effort put into it.
Fucking
The one
cunt!
being affected, tensing up even more as he couldn't
Alright
hold
guys,
back
you
a
don't know
soft
how
moan.
hard it is to fucking play while he's reading this shit.
You have Violet Mika to thank for this.
Violet Mika, okay. Alright,
When was this written? I gotta look this up.
this is a pain in the ass.
This was written in 2013. So you know,
Why
we're
is there
getting
no-
into some vintage literature here.
Why is there no fucking...
Just get rooted.
Apparently.
Because, you know, this stage is Cobalt and you're Ebony. That's how this is working. This
Hate
stage
you.
is pressing you against the wall. You can feel right now a slender, skinny jeaned leg brushing against your groin. You know, and that guy knows, what are you doing?
I don't have enough
Fucking-
fucking points for the ring goal. So I have to die.
Oh well. Well, okay, there's reasons then. That's fine.
Yeah. I'm not just dying because I'm fucking incompetent, like most other fucking games. That time I did.
Sonic found this surprising, as he didn't think that Shadow would give in so easily. Maybe it's time for the next step, he thought. Shadow inhaled sharply, as he felt something fleshy rub against his stomach. He looked down curiously and saw that it was the other's erection. Then, gulping nervously in concern for his own safety. Like what you see? Sonic taunted. You got mad? Shadow asked, his own eyes narrowing as he stared into the others, but all he saw was lust. It was then that he knew nothing he could do would change his stubborn hedgehog's mind. It was also the second time, ellipsis, he had been completely powerless. Yeah, he knew he could easily Chaos Spear Sonic out of his way, but he actually didn't want to hurt his, quote, frenemy. As Mobians these days so call their not-so-super-close peers. Shadow growled, obviously displeased at the situation, but he decided to go along with it. hoped that after this was over, they could just pretend like it never happened. Just move on. Just get it over with. After his thinking, Shadow raised his head to look back at the other. I don't know how long this goes. Oh, Jesus. Oh, no, not too long. Alright, I can do this.
That's the worst sentence I've ever heard. I can do this.
I did, as I panned through, spot the word buttocks. So...
That makes it all better.
I'm looking forward to it.
Right, let me fuck.
After his thinking, Shadow raised his head.
They call me
to look back
Ringgold
at the
Star.
I'm gonna stop while the bonus is on because I don't want you to fuck this up. You don't need to be talking about like Sonic's buttocks.
Yeah, thank you.
Cobalt buttocks. Oh buttocks. Baltics. I wonder what this person looks like. Like, I'm kind of obsessed with that. You know, like when you're behind someone who's driving like an idiot, and you're like, oh, you need to pull in front. You need to look at them because you're hoping to see some kind of like fucking like a mole man that's emerged somehow, like a mutant with a fucking surface pass. Just you need that fucking visual to explain that it's okay. This person doesn't look like you. They don't look normal. There's something that taints these people enough that you might never go near them. I kind of need a little bit of that.
Fucking
The
squeezy.
only picture available is like...
That's not optimal. Fuck. Come on. No! Tails, you bumbling! Fuck! Faggot! Cunts!
Well, back to the talking! It's okay, Aaron. What you lose in Chaos Emeralds, you make up for in
butt sex!
Yeah, in finally written Sonic on Shadow Erotica. After his thinking, Shadow raised his head to look back at the other. He then realized that Sonic, this time, had been waiting to see if it was okay, but he didn't, and wasn't rushing him. He also noticed that Sonic's eyes were glazed over.
I just get no
deep in
rings.
thought.
Because the bonus stage right before the boss.
Great, as he just was. Shadow concluded, this is structured, this is not structured well.
Dude, most porn fanfic isn't.
Yeah, I don't know. Year 10, little motherfucker.
That's not cool. I fell through.
He sighed and watched as Sonic's ears perked up and his eyes refocused at the sound. Fine, faker. Don't think this will make us become any more than we are now. Got it.
Tails, you little shit!
Sonic nodded, but his mouth formed into a small frown as he realized this was going to be more than a spur of the moment thing to Shadow. But, he thought, at least Shadow was less nervous, and he'd get to make that sexy hedgehog his! Exclamation point.
No, Tails!
Isn't he doing good?
No, when he hits him, I can't hit him, so I can't bounce off him.
Okay.
See? 'Cause he...
Right,
Yeah.
That's great.
So if he lands on him and I'm in the middle of a jump, I go through him and hit the lava.
Well, we've worked out. You don't get hit by the fireballs.
My bad, gotcha. Tails, you little piece of work. Alright, I want Robotnik fell into the lava. He didn't fly away then. He dead. We killed him. Kill him. Next time, more butt sex.